All right, Shalom. Call Loyam, La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Orchak Wadash, the abundance to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone Ruwell, and who have taught us this knowledge. Honors and salutations to you, fellow laborers out there that are doing the work of truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, shalom to the Akwatium that believe as well. Back at you with another lesson. And I don't know what I'm going to entitle it, but Lord willing, it's edifying. And I come up with a title at the end. Just I found this article. Well, I didn't find the article. I was sent this article from a relative that worked with me in the old job last year. I was working at before I received my commercial driver license to drive semi trucks beginning this year. And this guy worked with me, and he's pretty much mocking me at work and shit. And he was saying he recognized me from downtown from teaching on the weekends. And long story short, the Lord made a mockery of him. He would talk shit, thinking he being slick at work, trying to make me look like some silly weirdo. And here it is, the Lord then judge this nigga, and he's gonna go away for a long time. Okay, he's gonna eat a missile right here in Babylon. Now, let's jump down to the character. Okay, and this is the guy right here. Okay, his name is Darnell Bishop. All right, the Lord got this nigga. Got that nigga, right? Fuck that nigga, man. Excuse my French, man. And this is what's gonna happen to you 2/3 that come against men of the Lord, man. So you think you making a mockery of us when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai make a mockery of you guys, man. Okay. King David said, touch not the Lord's anointed and do the Lord's prophets no harm. Okay. And what you 2/3 do is you try to do us harm. Remember the scriptures say that, oh, Jerusalem thou that kills the prophets. Okay. Because it was the Israelites that was killing the prophets, all right, of their own people that was sent to them by the Lord. Okay. Which is the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American people. All right. We're the Israelites. Okay. And our own people come against men of the Lord in ancient times and these times we're living in right now. Okay. Who come at us hardest? Our own people. So I'm going to go right to the point in this article. As you can see, this dude right here, the investigator, caught him trying to sell the fucking weapons that he stole. All right, this guy broke into the Dunham Sports right here in Ben Harbor, Michigan. And he goddamn stole the guns, and he got caught selling them on camera, smiling. All right, selling them out the trunk of this Durango. Show you, the stupidity of Jake, man. Check this out. It says both suspects were photographed by investigators. Authorities say the photos show the coolers in the back of a Dodge Durango in the days following the robbery. According to court filings, one of the suspects tried to use Cash App to send money from the manager's debit credit card to a Cash App account. I mean, look how stupid you are. They can trace anything that's digital, man. Okay? Trying to send Cash App from the man you robbed to one of your own Cash App accounts, man. It says investigators were able to trace back the transaction, which was unsuccessful, to the Duntrail Nets, because these two guys are brothers, man. The two guys that's involved it was actually three guys, but two of the three are brothers. All right. Investigators ultimately got a search warrant for the Durango, in which they found 2 coolers full of guns. Nance allegedly told authorities he served as a lookout while Bishop, the Darnell Bishop, went and robbed the Dunham Sports. Nance claimed he did not have a gun, but rather held a cell phone inside of a sock at the manager's head. Which, hey, all of them getting cooked, okay? The Lord killed 3 birds with 1 stone. There is a third participant in the robbery who has not yet been identified by authorities. Bishop allegedly told authorities he surveyed the denims and followed the manager of the store to prepare for the robbery, according to the court records. Both Nance and Bishop are charged with the following in federal court: see, Hobbs Act robbery, brandishing the firearm during and in relation to a crime of violence, theft of firearms from a federal firearms licensee, knowingly possessing stolen firearms. All right, so you done, man. It's over, man. Same nigga that you know, trying to make a mockery of me at work. Now his ass getting cooked. Okay, and that's good for that nigga, man. That's good for that nigga. I gotta appreciate it. I'm gonna come back to it. Because one thing about our people is it's not just Esau that troubled us, man. Okay, it's a lot of you Israelites out there that trouble us, okay? And the Lord is going to make you pay for troubling his men. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6, it says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Heavenly Father to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Now, we know that Esau and the other heathens, they trouble us, but 2/3 of our own people trouble us as well. Okay? From the gangs that then threaten brothers, pull out guns on brothers. All right? It's our own people that come us, the hardest. Showing you how rebellious and how stiff-necked and how much they don't want to hear the words of the Lord. So they trouble us too. And this is why 2/3 are going to be punished, all right, for their wickedness, because 2/3 are against the Heavenly Father and His Son, and we being His representatives or ambassadors, we, all right, are looked at as the same way. All right, they hate us as well because what's the saying? It says, don't hate the messenger. We're the messengers for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. Same reason the Lord told Ezekiel to be not afraid of them. Okay. Let me see. It's Ezekiel chapter 3. I'm starting verse 7. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted. Right? Stubborn as shit. Right? Verse 8. Behold, I have made thy face. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. Right? Because Jake come at you all kind of ways, man. And the Lord have made our minds, all right, and spirits to withstand the bullshit that our people come up with, man. Excuse me. Verse 9, as an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Okay? And that's what it is, man. We don't fear none of the things you come up with. All right? You come against us with. But at the end of the day, the Most High is not mocked because we publish the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, which contains the words of prophecy, man. And when you make a mockery of us, you're not making a mockery of us for real. You're making a mockery of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's why my initial opening precept was this right here. Galatians 6:7 says, be not deceived. The Heavenly Father is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. See? And this is what happened. You sow wickedness, you're gonna reap wickedness. You're gonna weep, not weep, but reap, a harsh judgment, man. Remember, again, 2/3 of our people are gonna be cut off and die, man. The Lord gonna put them to death. All right. And this is one of those guys right here, picking at me, trying to see what we don't know, teaching out on the highways and hedges on the weekend. I was reluctant to, to speak with him, right? But eventually I was just like, well, look, so many it was some time went by, and I was like, this is what I teach, man, just to see what he was, what he would say or how he would respond. And he responded the same way I thought he would respond, like a boneheaded nigga, and try to make a mockery of what I believe in. Okay, try to make a mockery of this gospel, this truth. All right, that we have received. And at the end, in the end, the Lord made a mockery of him, because now he's going to, the nearest courthouse. Well, he's going to Barron County, all right, then to the prison for a long time, for a long fucking time. And I'm not gonna feel not one bit of sorrow for him, man. The hell with that nigga, man. This is Jeremiah 4:22, and it reads, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are childish children." Yeah, it means stupid. "And they have none understanding." You on camera, strong arm robber, or armed robber, uh, Dunham's manager, Dunham Sports Store. You fucking use the debit card to try to cash app you some money to yourself. I mean, come on, man. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. See? And that's the truth, man. That's our people in a nutshell, man. They're wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And when you try to present them the knowledge, all right, of the scriptures, to have or to gain understanding, they despise it. So I take it as, we had our encounter for him to be judged. Because I told him he was an Israelite. I told him the truth, even though I was reluctant to tell him for a while, but I eventually told him. And then he started trying to make a mockery of me, and then look what happened. But yet I did tell him, so the blood's off my hands. And that's all we have to do, man. All right. And this guy, very emotional, very just a total degenerate, man. Total degenerate. I've seen this guy get fired and try to, do some other silly shit that he could have gotten really locked up for, at that time. But here it is, a year later. I mean, literally, man, a year later, man. This is what happens. Excuse me. This is what happens. This is the book of Ecclesiastes in verse 11. It says, "Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil." Yeah, and him talking shit and make a mockery of what I believe in at work on the job led to him being judged a year later. So the Lord gave him a whole year from the moment I talked to him, and look at him. Couldn't get it right. Couldn't get it right. Been knowing I'm been on the highways and hedges, all right, all along the time, and you still then, come back to your how about Shemal Shai. And now you're going to prison. And they're not gonna play with you, man. 123 guns you stole, robbed a man, all right, armed robbery. It's over, man. It is over. I'm gonna leave you with this though. I'm gonna close. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 22. I'm going to read the NLT side. Proverbs 1 and 22 on the NLT. How long, your simpletons, will you insist on being simple-minded? How long will you mockers relish your mocking? How long will you fools hate knowledge? Come and listen to my counsel. I'll share my heart with you and make you wise. I, I called you so often, but you wouldn't come. I reached out to you, but you paid no attention. And how Yahweh Shema Shai did that to this individual, I actually talked with him about the truth after he kept coming at me and I was reluctant to do it. But eventually the Spirit just had me go ahead and talk to him. See? So he did pay no attention to the Most High's message or warning, right? Verse 25, you ignored my advice and rejected the correction I offered, which is who? Through us, from the apostle elders on down. So I will laugh when you are in trouble. I will mock when you disaster. It's like it. I will mock you when disaster overtakes you. All right. When calamity overtakes you like a storm, when disaster engulfs you like a cyclone, and anguish and distress overwhelm you. When they cry for help, I will not answer. Though they anxiously search for me, they will not find me. For they hated knowledge and chose not to fear the Lord. And that's ultimately what happened to this dude, man. So bye-bye, nigga. All right. Adios. Okay. Adios. And see you in the kingdom, my nigga. All right. You out of there. I'm on camera smiling. All right. He who laughs, he who laugh last, laugh truly, indeed. Okay. So with that, shalom to the Akim and the Aquatium that believe. All right. Shalom to the elect. Shalom.